Everyone who starts martial arts wants to be, I guess, Bruce Lee or something like that. So you watch Black Belt Theater on Saturday mornings and watching all these old kung fu movies, and you want to be that kung fu master, fighting against multiple opponents and defeating them all. Or maybe you watch one of my favorites, Zatoichi, the blind swordsman, a blind guy working his way through hundreds of people, defeating them easily. And you want to be that guy. And so we go into martial arts hoping to become invulnerable, the mystical warrior, the one who's going to be able to just enter into any melee and come out unscathed. And it does not work that way. In fact, I think that probably the greatest lesson that we can learn in our study of martial arts is not how to be invulnerable, but rather how not to be afraid of our vulnerabilities. This is a tremendous lesson for me because as I have practiced the art of Jinshi-Fa or Kyushu-Jitsu, the pressure point fighting, and found how deeply embedded that is into the traditional martial arts, whether they're Okinawan arts or Chinese arts, I can see how the movements represent striking vital points and how effective that is. I can do it on people. I can use movements from Tai Chi Chuan to strike and attack pressure points with great effect. But every one of those techniques works just as well on me. And what a huge lesson that is. I don't become invulnerable to attack. I'm just as vulnerable to the techniques that I do if they're done on me. It goes both ways. There is no such thing as the warrior who's going to walk through unscathed. If we have to fight, we're going to get hurt. The trick of martial arts, I think the real genius of martial arts training is that you learn not to be afraid of getting hurt. If you spend your time and you train long and hard, you endure pain and struggle. You push yourself past limits that you thought were uncrossable. You find yourself aching and gasping and sometimes bleeding and the occasional break or sprain, and you keep going. And in the process, you develop a profound resiliency to all of the troubles of life and all of the possible threats that might exist in the world. And the result is you're not as afraid anymore, maybe not afraid at all. I mean, not that you like getting hurt, but you're not afraid to get hurt because you've been there. You know it's just pain. You know that it's just blood. And so you're able to fight because you're not afraid of being harmed. If you accept that you'll get hurt, if you accept that you're vulnerable, now you can focus your energy on defending yourself, on defeating your attacker, instead of spending all your time worrying about whether or not you might get bruised or harmed. I consider this such a valuable lesson that I think it applies to all of life. And I am immensely grateful for the years that I've been training in the martial arts and the teachers that I've had. And I'm actually looking forward to the years that lie ahead. I'm Chris Thomas. These are some reflections from the master class. Thanks for watching. Now go train.